It's getting more and more expensive to drive across the Empire State. That's according to AAA. The average price of gas here in the Buffalo area right now, $2.82. That's up 4 cents from last week.
But the sticker shock doesn't stop at the pump. Between fees, taxes, and insurance, some drivers are really getting fed up. News 4's Chris Horvatis has more in tonight's New York State Uncovered. Chris?
Well, Jackie, I went to the Auto Bureau on Eggert Road in the town of Tonawanda this morning, packed with people looking to do different things. Some taking permit tests, some renewing their registration, some applying for a non-driver ID. No matter what they were doing, just about everybody in the room had to pay some sort of New York State fee.
Working like that, it's definitely something that I feel like it's reoccurring fees that are sometimes not needed.
Jade Garcia is waiting in the long line so that she could renew her license. That's a $65 renewal fee.
The thing is, I was actually talking to my boyfriend about this today, how they're charging you fees just to renew it. Like I don't look any different from my picture or anything like that. My eyesight didn't really change.
Fees aren't her only problem, or yours for that matter. According to data from the Associated General Contractors of New York, gas taxes in the Empire State are higher than all bordering states. In insurance, well, the average premium in New York State shot up at a higher rate than every state but Connecticut last year, according to Insure.com.
New York is one of the most expensive states in the nation for car insurance.
Of course, DMV fees aren't specific to New York State, but it does beg one question for the folks at Rebuild New York Now. The group raises awareness of the need to invest in infrastructure. Mike Elmendorf is the president.
You got folks, particularly this time of year, driving around New York, dodging potholes, looking at the horrid condition of our streets.
Elmendorf questions the way revenues in the state coffers have been used.
The state collects an enormous amount of revenue from sales tax on the sale of motor vehicles. That's something that we think is an appropriate revenue stream for infrastructure.
I asked an official here at our local state DOT office downtown to sit down with us for an interview. We basically wanted to ask them how they decide which state dollars go into which projects on the roads. That request got kicked to DOT headquarters in Albany. An official there declined to sit down with us, but they did send us a statement.
It says funding for state and local transportation projects are supported through various dedicated revenue sources, including a portion of the DMV motor vehicle registration fee. That's one of those Auto Bureau fees. About diverting the funds, officials went on to write, consideration is provided to projects that enhance motorist safety, preserve the existing system, facilitate community and regional economic competitiveness, and promote enriched quality of life. Erie County Clerk Mickey Kearns thinks he has a solution that will put more of the money you spend here into fixing our roads. It's the Renew Local initiative. According to state regulation, if you renew your auto registration at a county auto bureau, instead of just doing it online, the county keeps about 12% of the fee.
That's approximately $1.5 million. So that is money that could be utilized by the local government that would go into the county government to help fill potholes and pave roads and do those types of things.
That's something Garcia could get on board with.
I'm from New York City, and coming here to Buffalo, I think there's a lot of potholes here. Sometimes I have to swerve around and
You can't expect to hear the words renew local a lot in the coming months. A few weeks ago, the Erie County Legislature approved the addition of 11 new jobs at the auto bureaus. Kearns says he'll use those employees to make it easier for drivers to renew local and keep that money here. Chris Horvatis, News 4 at 6.